Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody.
And
Chad. I forgot about that. You ass. I completely forgot we was going to do that. Good one, Chad. Thank you. Getting it started right away. All right, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining us tonight, as always, we got the whole crew here, and Chad. First off, we're going to start out with Mr. Rich Cooley. What's going on, Rich?
Not much. How's everybody tonight?
Doing good, man. Hanging in there. Do you have a good Mother's Day weekend?
Yeah, we got all the stuff moved out of my dad's apartment, and pretty much just got to clean up some trash now, so...
Oh, okay.
It's a lot better than what it was.
Oh, yeah. Getting it done, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of projects to do around the house before I start prospecting, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, you got a little time looking at this weather outside, unless you like...
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. I got my guard in, half afraid of it, but so good so far, you know.
It should be okay, right? I mean, are we going to get any more
as long
frost?
as we don't get any low temperatures,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know. I can't say we're not. Not the way the weather's been acting. It's goofy. We're back to fall time, like Dennis was saying.
Yeah, we had a
earlier.
couple days close to the 40s, kind of turned some of the leaves a little white, but other than that, hopefully it'll kick back. But
Right. It'll pick back up. Everything will be fine with your garden again, right?
yeah, hope so.
Everything else been going okay, Rich?
yeah, everything else is good.
Good. I know you got an interesting topic tonight on Cooley's Corner, don't you?
Yeah, we're going to cover what's called a scorkle.
A scorkle?
Scorkl.
Scorkle.
It is a breathing device,
Okay.
mouth that you put in your mouth to go under the water.
Okay. Like a...
So we're going to talk a little bit about it, talk about some other devices, and we'll go from there.
Nice. That'll be an interesting topic of conversation, I'm sure.
It's not a review because I don't have any.
No, it's just a...
But I guess when Swiftwater uses his, we'll have him talk about it, see how he likes it.
Yeah, we'll have him review it, so to speak,
Yep.
right? But for tonight, it's going to just be a topic of conversation.
Right, and it's not going to be any bashing the products, nothing like that. We don't do that.
No.
We're just going to talk about it and, you know,
Sure.
basically what we feel, and that's it.
Well, let's see. Yeah,
Our personal views.
I'm kind of
So,
looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting topic of conversation.
yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah, should be. Maybe Swiftwater will call in during the topic and let us
Maybe he
know
might
some-
be listening because
He
he
might
said
be.
he probably would.
He may be, since he's the guinea pig that bought one. So
Yeah.
I'll say so. All right, cool, awesome. They're saying so great, Rich. Anything else happening that we should be aware of? Everything okay though? And
Not yet.
all right, good, brother. Well, we're glad you made it.
We're all good. Hopefully I get my truck sold
Oh.
so I can get some more prospecting gear.
All you need is air, right?
Well, I need the lines and regulator and, yeah,
Yeah, your air supply hookup.
stuff for my air, yeah.
Right. Well, see, it'll get sold quickly.
Yeah, I'll get it eventually.
Might as well add the products to your cart online and just be ready to pull the trigger, right?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Add to cart and wait. That'll work. Awesome, Rich. Well, we're glad you're here, buddy. I'm looking forward
right,
to
thanks
this
for having
segment tonight. Awesome. Also joining us, we got our very own Miss Kathleen Biffle. What's happening, Kathleen?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
Now we can. You're
Okay.
There
Sorry,
you
I
go.
have
There you
sitting
are.
back.
I figured that's what's going on. Do you have a good Mother's Day?
Of course.
Awesome.
It was great Mother's Day. It was a great weekend. I actually got to dredge for real.
You really got to get your dredge in?
Yep. And let me tell you, it was just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, see? You seem different today. It must be because you dredged.
Yeah, it's exactly because I dredged.
Mhm.
And it was really kind of great just to be out there. It had rained a lot, as you know.
Right.
So when we got there, the water was extremely high, and I was getting kind of nervous because I was like, oh no, here goes another weekend, can't do it. And then we actually got to go in there, and the next day, on Saturday, yesterday, the water actually went down.
Nice, okay.
And you remember that tarp?
Yes. The one that was sticking out, and you guys cut a bunch off and stuff.
Well, now it's covered in water, right, because of all the flooding.
Uh-huh.
So I could get my little backpack 2-inch dredge in there and start dredging around that thing. And I found a ton of gold, just like I thought I would. And that tarp is still there. I mean, I had to, like, cut more of it off. Like, the first time we were there, we cut about, 4 feet, because we were just sluicing. And this time it was, I'll have to post a picture of it. It's kind of fun. It's like, I would say it's about 8 feet, maybe.
Wow. Okay.
8 feet long, that we cut more of it, and there's still more there.
Awesome.
I don't know what kind of tarp this was.
It's a gold catching tarp.
But yeah, well, there was a lot of material stuck to it, and it was kind of challenging a little bit because the tarp had, twisted and turned over the time it was in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
So there would be some sides where it would just be coated with, like, black material.
Wow.
And then the other side would be more of, like, sediment, like the light stuff.
Right.
So I had to, like, keep going back and forth, and it was just, the first time getting the dredge out, getting used to it again, feeding it, I was feeding it way too fast.
Right.
Because it started to cause issues in my box, but it's a learning process.
Oh,
so
yeah, it's been a long season since you've got the dredge.
It has, and it felt so good to be out there again. And then when you find the gold, it's even better. So
I'm trying to think. When did you take your dredge out of the water? November?
I think in October or
October?
September. I can't.
So see, it was
October,
November, December, January, February, March, April, May.
Yeah.
Like almost 8 months?
Exactly, and this is like the longest we've ever gone without dredging for the year.
That's a long time.
And the Honda started up like
Fires right up, don't it?
It was awesome.
Can't knock a Honda engine, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I love it.
I'll tell you about a Honda when my segment comes
All
up.
right.
Oh, well, Dennis's Honda didn't do as well, but
Oh, never mind. Kathleen will tell you.
mine, no, he'll talk about it.
They don't work well underwater.
No, they don't. They do not.
Or should I say after?
After underwater. I think that's the one you need to say.
Yeah, well, the backpack dredge started up great, did a good job. I've noticed, though, this year, I had to, this trip at least, and I just had to throttle it up a lot more than I normally do.
Right.
Because I have, like, I usually can do a visual on how the water flows through my box, and I kind of know where I want it.
Right.
But it wasn't cutting the mustard, so I had to, like, really run it fast. And it surprised me because I've never had to run it that fast. So I don't know if it was the material, the fact that we were in, rushing water still.
Maybe.
Whatever, but it worked.
Could have been a lot of factors, actually, right? But it worked. And, I'm going back to that tarp thing. I wonder how long that tarp's been there.
I don't know, pretty long. I mean, it even had clay on it. So
it's been there
I'm
a while,
thinking
probably.
It's buried quite a bit.
A few years, you think?
And I was, yeah.
That's just
interesting.
interesting.
I was looking at it last year, year.
Last year you seen it, yeah.
Have a lot of gold to it.
So maybe a year before that or longer. Gosh, that's cool, though. That is awesome.
It was buried pretty deep.
Mm-hmm.
But just really good material, and I was really excited about it.
That is cool.
I took the piece home with me, and we're actually going to use it in our yard.
Okay.
We're gonna the side of the garage that doesn't ever grow anything except for thistles.
Right.
I'm gonna put it down, clean it out, put the tarp down, and put some rocks on top of it.
Refurbished it. There you go. That's the way to do it. Took it out of the creek. And gonna reuse it. That's perfect.
I mean, there was a lot of trash too. We collected as usual.
Always, right? Always collect
a lot. It just with the flooding and stuff, it was really really cool to be out there.
I'm
again.
glad you got to get out there and go finally. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to actually dredge. You got the camp. You got the dredge.
Yes, and we got to see Dennis
You got to
and
see
Paula.
Dennis and Paula. See, that's a good weekend right there.
It was.
You know?
It was a good weekend. Even though I didn't get to dredge, it was good.
Dennis, I'm surprised if you wasn't dredging, you didn't bop around a little bit and look for some mushrooms down there.
Actually, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you find any?
No.
Oh, really? Interesting.
But because it's Ohio.
That is not an...
You can't. Well, you and Chad and Kathleen both know where we were at. You can't really go too far in there because there's poison ivy or poison oak all over the place, up in trees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the ticks.
How are the ticks down there bad?
Well, when we first got down there, the grass was kind of high, so yeah, I had a couple on me, but then we used my handy-dandy bug spray.
And?
It worked.
I'm pretty sure, though, me cutting the grass helped a lot.
Well, no, it did work, but the thing is, it prevents the bugs from biting you, but they still fly around you.
Okay.
The gnats.
The gnats, yeah, those.
I gotta maybe add something for the gnats because
to
the
deter
mosquitoes were fine. It was just the gnats.
Okay. So it's a good mosquito repellent right now.
What is? I want to know something, because you guys live there. What is it about those gnats?
I don't know.
I've never had gnats get on me and bite me. I mean, they're gnats with teeth.
Yeah.
They're mutated gnats.
They are, yeah.
There's something.
I don't know. I do not know. No clue. They're just brutal sometimes, yeah. I don't know, Dad. I really don't.
You know, it was just nice to be out there again. And though it rained last night, we still got a good day of dredging in, and that's all you could ask.
And
we woke up again this morning, and it was right back to where it started
Friday. Yeah, because Saturday was a beautiful day. You know, sunny. I mean, it wasn't hot, mind you, but it was a nice day. And then today, it's fall. It's fall again. You know, it's November all over outside. It's like, this is ridiculous. But at least you got to go. You got in a good day of dredging. You got your dredge back in the water.
Yeah.
You found some gold, and you are a happy girl.
And there's going to be Kathleen versus the Tarp 3.0.
There you go.
Because there's still more to come.
You will get that complete tarp out.
I'm going to get that whole thing.
Yeah, there you go. That tarp is yours. Did you stake a claim to it? I hope you did. Stick a flag.
I buried it, so I know where it's at. It's like buried treasure.
That's right. They're smart girl. Hide it. It's my tarp. You lost your tarp, and you're going to get it back.
Yeah, I was really happy, and it was just good to see gold again, and to be able to clean it out. We got a chance to use Dennis's, what do you call that, a tubby?
The strike tubby concentrator.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. You used that to concentrate your materials?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I'm glad he brought it because we didn't bring our cleanup sluice.
Right.
And we had a lot of cons. I wanted to go. I was just excited just to see the gold and see how.
That's cool. I'm glad. I'm really glad you got to go. It's been long overdue. Got the dredge back out.
Oh, definitely.
Nice. So the season has officially begun.
And we started filming the exercise.
Oh, you guys started filming the exercise video?
Yeah. It's gonna be multi.
Yeah, it's gonna take a few weeks, a few times out, to get it all, but I think we got it.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Can't wait to see that one.
Yes.
Looking forward to it. Oh, Kathleen, awesome. I am so glad you went. Glad you got some gold, and can't wait to see the pictures of it. Very, very cool. That's amazing. So thank you so much for being here tonight, and look forward to hearing more when Dennis chimes in about his Honda motor.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, Kathleen. Thank you. Awesome. Joining us, we got the other half of the Biffles. We got Shad Biffle. So, Shad, you got to dredge a little too this weekend, huh?
I prefer to go by Ann Shad.
Ann Shad? Okay, Ann Shad is here. That's right. So, did you get your dredge?
First, of course, Kathleen's essential oils, I have to say we need to share the link.
Oh, yeah, my God, I forgot.
If you want to repel bugs safely and not harm your skin and die.
I knew I was forgetting something. Let's see that.
And she'll tell you what you need.
See that beautiful ad go up there, that link.
And I will vouch for this. After I did, we get that sprayed on, me and the wife, we did not have one single tick on us all weekend.
And how does it, wait, one more question. How does it smell?
Oh,
smells
like
awesome.
Lavender and stuff.
So it don't smell like off.
No, heck no. I got to smell all different types of oils, and they smell really good.
Oh, nice. So,
Oh yeah, I was like, Paula. I think I got her hooked.
you was like
She's hooked.
you was a snake oil salesman saying, "Come here, smell this."
Oh, they smell great, and they really work.
Nice. I'm sorry I forgot tonight, Kathleen. My God, what was the essential oils of tonight?
Oh, well, tonight I'm just doing my favorite blend, and
Son of a. The Shad time.
Whatever.
Well, wait, I forgot to ask her the oil thing that I ask every week. I was so wrapped up in the dredge.
Let's interrupt me then, okay?
Okay, you're just Ann Shad, so anyhow, Kathleen.
Well, it's the Valor one, the Valor one. It's a blend that they make. It's got rosewood, blue tansy, frankincense, and black spruce, and it smells like perfume. It just smells so good.
Well,
Paula can attest to that. She really liked it. So
but half of those scents that you do talk about are in colognes and perfumes. Your vetiver, the lavenders,
This one is good for balancing your energy. It gives you just like a pep in your step.
Nice. And that's
Uplifting.
That's the one you're rocking tonight.
That is the one I got on tonight.
All right, now Shad, put that link in the chat room, so don't forget everybody. If you want
to, I already did once, but thanks.
There it is again. If you want,
we're super sore from dredging, so tonight we'll be using the deep relief muscle oil.
Ooh, sounds interesting. So check it out, guys. Click that link. She could sell you. She could sell you the ingredients to make your own fancy smelling bug spray, or some deep relieving, relaxing oil for after dredging.
I follow up with like 3 concoctions.
Nice.
We had a little oil party.
That's interesting. And
I would like to give a sincere shout out to Donald Knox. He is one of 2 of my followers who are strong and behind me, no matter what type of discrimination I get on this show and don't have time to talk.
So wait, it's Donald Knox and that other fake profile that you set up? Those are the 2? Is that them, Shad?
I don't know who the other person is.
Oh, okay. I'll investigate it for you. Okay? Awesome. Well, Kathleen, thank you. Sorry I forgot. I was thinking about your dredge, and it completely slipped my mind. Thank you, Shad. Back to Ann Shad now. All right, Shad. So thank you, Shad, for reminding me about the oils. And so did you get your dredge in the water, Shad?
Well, you better believe the old girl fired right up on one pole and was ready to, just get all sorts of material, and it performed very well.
Yeah? Now, did you work on that tarp any or no? That Kathleen's
No,
area?
I worked up probably about 15 feet away from her upstream a little bit still on the same bar, but it's like in the middle there's like this line, and it actually goes straight towards the tarp where our dowsing rod hit.
Okay.
But it's in the middle of the gravel bar, so normally, and especially summertime, water levels are down. You're never going to be able to get a dredge in there unless you're pumping water in and trying,
right,
it up that way, or just digging with the shovel. And good luck with those boulders there.
Yep.
So I worked that area that normally I could never get into, so that was cool. Found some, good gold there, and made a nice little hole for my first dredge hole of the season.
Oh, okay.
Happy about that.
Nice. Yes. Now, did you take your new mask and try it out, Shad, or you still haven't had the thing
Well, no, I did take it because I wanted to see, and I did hook it up briefly.
Okay.
I did bring it because I just wanted to see, what adjustments do I definitely need to make, or am I lucky and maybe I don't need to make any?
Right.
Well, I need to, like we thought, obviously get the spring, adjusted down because, I'm getting air, but not enough. Now, if I was diving really deep with that, I probably would be fine, but basically on the short depths and surface, it's just the mask needs a lot more air pressure than that's coming through with the T80. So I do have to get it adjusted. But hey, that's why I did bring it with me just to see before I get it fixed.
Well, right, exactly. Smart move. I figured you might just to give it a shot. I mean, you have to. You got it. You ordered it. You got to know. So smart move. Now, do you know if you got any gold or not, Shad?
My gold's Kathleen's gold, but yeah, I got gold.
Oh, we know that.
I was the first one in and the last one out.
Always. We're used to that one, though. Kathleen's first in, last out. But the main thing is, Shad, you had a good time, too?
What's that?
I said you had a good time also. That's what counts.
Yeah, yesterday was a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
It was warm. It got really nice there, and you couldn't beat it. You couldn't ask for a better day.
Perfect.
Given that,
right?
With all the rain we got, and then yesterday, and then of course overnight, tons of rain again hit. So
of course.
No, it was a great weekend. It was a lot of fun hanging out with Dennis and Paula, and
nice.
Just reconnecting with them and hanging out, and finding some gold.
I'm glad you got to go out and everything ran fine. The dredges, the camper was all good. Everything was fine, right?
Oh yeah, it's always funny when you go on your first trip, I guess, with everything out. It's like it's not as smooth. I mean, you get into a good routine, from here on out. But yeah, it was good though.
Good.
We got set up. We were comfy, and
I'm glad you got to go. Finally. You got to go. Now, you were talking about dowsing. You've seen that, the Fossick is next month?
That's right, yep.
And they're having a dowsing contest with a trophy and everything.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool that they had that made.
That is cool. So, are you and Kathleen going to enter it, or is Kathleen going to enter it?
Well, yeah, because we have 2 sets of rods now because, I found a pair.
Mm-hmm.
So we may do it. Yeah, we'll see.
Because last year, didn't Kathleen come in second?
No.
Oh, I thought you did last year.
I don't think they had a second place.
Oh.
It was Joe Cooper.
Joe Cooper won.
He was the closest to the nugget.
They just did the closest.
Okay. So this year you're going to get it, Kathleen? Is that trophy all yours?
I don't know. We'll see. Although I do have a different set of dowsing rods that really work a lot better for me.
Okay. There you go.
That we got, yeah.
Shad,
you lost the other one.
Yeah. So Shad, you gonna enter?
Yeah, I think I will.
Do it.
I'm gonna show everyone how to really do it.
Show them how it's done. Fine.
That's right. I get no credit.
He's just gonna follow me. So.
I wonder if that one thing, that electro thingy that Dennis and Rich has.
The electroscope.
Can you use that in that dowsing
rod?
I
think you can.
You should be able to, right? I wonder how that would do.
I don't know. I'm going to take mine and find out.
There you go, Dan, because you got one. So, see who will win the trophy this year. Pretty cool. Well, Shad, I know you got your birthdays and your precious metal prices, don't you?
Oh, you better believe it.
Well, cool.
Real quick, though, I want to give a shout-out. He's listening right now to Dwight, though.
Uh-huh.
He posted a little, I ended up actually a blog, which kind of cracks me up instead of just a comment, but he was thanking me on Gold Prospector Space.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
He finally got to listen to Wednesday's show, and he took my advice. He cracked open a cold one and looked at the pictures scrolling along the bottom page. And then he discovered he didn't buy enough or bring enough beer for this, and he posted what he saw.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
So you got to check out his blog post if you want to see and scroll down and see exactly what it was that popped up.
Oh, wow. All right. See, that's really cool. So, yeah, big shout-out to Dwight for doing that for you, Shad. That's cool.
That's right. But, yeah, let's get to precious metals. I mean, it's kind of been going every which way. But good news, everything is up this week. Gold's up $2 to $1,286. Silver up 2 cents at $14.76. Platinum, that's up $17 at $865. And palladium's up $59 to $1,353. So it actually fell almost to the gold prices. So
wow.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
That was kind of big. Oh, and I almost forgot the our good friend Rhodium. Let me pull that up.
Oh, Rhodium.
Get Rhodium. But that actually fell $15 to $2,915.
Still a force to be reckoned with, ain't it?
It is.
Man, it's crazy, crazy. All right, now, Dennis, you singing tonight?
You know it.
No dance, no dance, just sing.
Just singing.
Just sing. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Take it away, Dennis. Dang you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Oh my God.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
How did you sing with those teeth? That's awesome.
What a hammerhead.
Well, at least everybody knows now why we laugh at that. Because, one, of course, Dennis has a picture out there. But, two, the video on Gold Prospectors, Prospectors Radio YouTube, we posted a video in case you ever want to see Dennis wishing you a special happy birthday.
Oh, this one tonight was pretty intense. That was a good one.
That was very intense.
Yeah.
I don't know what to even say
Hats
anymore.
off.
But I'll say this. It's May 12th, and here are the birthdays. We have Charles, Russell Heron, Fred Curtis, Gold Digger, Grog, Mark Warden, Peter Novak, Todd, Vaughn Garrett. And tomorrow we have, starting off, Alan Peterson, Dwight Nivens, Jack Livingston, Joseph Ellsworth Schroeder, Kentucky Hillbilly Bill Stone, Luke Mack, Matt Milliken, Mike Jacobson, Nate, Robert Murray, and finally, Sean Zweck. So happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Who you highlighting, Shad?
All right. Well, I'm going to highlight somebody's birthday tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to, I don't know, the name jumped out at me. Joseph Ellsworth Schroeder.
Okay.
Right? Been a member of the site since 2014.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Been around for a while. He's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
It's up there. A little cold, but he enjoys panning for gold. He doesn't belong into any clubs. He found the site, though, through goldrushnuggets.com.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool how he, I guess at a time they were sharing our banner, and there he goes. And then, of course, he just pans for gold. So pretty cool there. And I hope he has a great birthday along with everyone else.
Yep. Happy birthday, everybody. Excuse me. That's pretty cool, Shad. Thank you. Great job, man. Appreciate it. And we found out who your other fan is. It's Dwight.
Who?
It's Dwight. So it's Donald and Dwight. Those are your two fans. Right, so I thought the other one was made up. It wasn't. So
They're going to win at every contest next.
Donald and Dwight. Donald and Dwight.
Well, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
They both have won not too long ago.
Yeah.
And Dwight even won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, so
Huh,
maybe
look
you'll
at
get
that. Become a fan of Shad and you will win.
Ann Shad. Join the Ann Shad fan club today. You'll get a sticker, an autographed picture of Shad, and let me think what else. We'll find some more goodies to throw in there for that,
You better believe it.
The Shad and Shad fan club is what we're going to call it. Pretty cool. Well, Shad, thank you for being here, brother. Great job as always. And good to have you. Glad you got to go out, man. Really am. All right. Also joining us last but not least, we got the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Entertainment, Dennis Dayton. What's happening?
Well, besides having a crappy weekend.
Okay.
At least I got to hang out with the Biffles. You know, that was the plus side of it.
That was the plus part of the crap.
Oh, yeah. It all started out, we got on the road. We were going to get there early, you know, going to help Shad do some mowing. And we get on I-74. And as we're heading, we get into the construction. It goes to a 2-lane. The concrete pillars in between, you know, the 2 lanes of traffic, the oncoming traffic, and the 1 lane going towards where we're going.
Uh-huh.
And like 15 vehicles ahead of us, there was a wreck. It had just happened.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, we were right there. So we're stuck in traffic over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know, luckily no one was seriously hurt. You know, they were just shook up. But, you know, and I already had to pee. So I'm having to wait. That happened. And then when we finally got going, we were pulling in, and it was like, wasn't completely dark, but it was like maybe a mile before we got to where we were going.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I saw, you know, you could see the silhouette, and it looked like a deer, and the one deer decided to walk out halfway in my lane.
Jeez.
And man, you talk about slamming on the brakes. I almost smoked a deer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, you know, that happened. So finally get there and getting everything unloaded. And what we were going to do is, since I didn't pull my trailer because, you know, I figured it was wet and I didn't want to get stuck, and
right,
didn't know, you know, where I was pulling at, how the ground was going to be, which I could have pulled the trailer now that I found out.
Right.
But we had my little canopy, it's like an 8x8 or 10x10 canopy, and we put it above the bed of my truck, and had an air mattress we blew up, and Chad helped me. It kept trying to pop up on the fender well, and so we had to kind of leave a little bit of air out on it. And I only brought 1 tarp, and I thought I had more tarps than that, because I was going to tarp the sides.
Right.
So the front and the 2 sides, I didn't have to worry about tarping the back of it, because the back of the canopy was up against the bed of the back of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, you know, I'm using a sheet on one side and another air mattress on the front, and a towel and a couple of shirts on one side. And then, of course, we got a couple extra blankets, some sleeping bags from Shad and Kathleen. And it was cold. I tell you what. Well, you're warm under the blankets, but, you know, 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night, I'm waking up freezing, and I'm having to fight Paula for covers, as she normally does. She rolls herself up like a burrito in it.
Sure. She was cold.
And,
yeah. Hey, we were really hot and toasty ourselves as a camper.
Shut up, Shad.
It was great.
Yeah, the heat just a roll. I had to get up and turn the heat down, didn't you, Shad?
Oh, yeah.
It got a little hot, so I had to shut it off for a little while.
So we get there that next morning, and I thought, you know, I've been having a little bit of problem getting my dredge started, because let me tell you about a Honda.
Uh-huh.
Normally it used to fire up on the first or second pull.
They're not submersible.
Yeah.
No. After they go completely underwater, then it's different, because, I mean, it actually, the first time it went underwater, I was at Bill's last year, and Chris Dyer, he showed up on a Sunday. He helped me get the floats off, drain the water out of it, and drained all the oil, all the gas, got everything, and got it running, and it actually ran better
Mm-hmm.
than what it did before. But like a month or so after that, Caleb come down, and I had a hard time starting it. I actually had, and I put a post first time getting the dredge out. I should have said first time getting a dredge out in Ohio. I've already had it out twice this year. When we had rain was at the pit, but
Right.
we had a hard time getting it started then. And it was wanting to start, but just wouldn't do it. And had starting fluid, you know, taking a plug out. Thank goodness Shad had a spark plug wrench, because I had all my tools but my spark plug wrench.
Oh, jeez, no.
Couldn't get it started, you know, and I've already kind of got, you know, bad back somewhat. And then, man, when I finally did that last pull, and my back just said, nope, you're not doing it no more.
No more. Yeah.
That was all she wrote. And so I just got to relax and listen to sound of dredges running. And
Well, you got to relax.
I did. I had to relax. I had no other choice.
Right.
My back was shot.
But it's a
But I
Honda.
tell you what,
It's a
it was
Honda,
really-
and it's probably just got some corrosion from when it sunk, you know, and you take it in and have that tweaked, and it'll be back to one pull wonder again, just like
I hope
Kathleen's.
so. I might have to take her
It's
in.
a Honda.
let someone tweak it, because
Yeah.
it's something. I'm gonna leave it in the back of the truck. It's gonna stay there. It's either I've already got another motor that I've had for about 4 or 5 years that I got from Harbor Freight.
Right.
That has a side shaft on it. So, and I really don't want to put that on there, because I really do like my Honda motor.
Yeah, you want to keep that Honda on there. We know Ron had it rebuilt and had, new valves and everything.
Shafts are different. You'll have to put an adapter on it.
See? So you don't even want to have to go there.
Well, I'll take it in and see what they charge me to
just have them
do the car and
tweak
stuff.
it.
And,
Yeah, they'll have to put something on it.
Have them do the once over on it, Dennis, and get her, back to start wonder again.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah.
I definitely need, because I was really looking forward, because where we were at
Well, sure.
is really good gold. Oh,
Well, see?
But,
See?
you know what though? The girls did the cooking in the morning, and we did the cooking in the evening. They had fried up the duck eggs and the bacon,
Yummy.
and then Shad cooked the burgers. I fried up some mushrooms. So we ate really good while we were there.
Nice. Well, that's good.
They did a good job on dinner with the burgers and, oh my gosh, the mushroom.
Burgers and shrooms. You had some
Yeah.
morels, of course, you had to have, right?
Oh yeah, had
Oh,
a bag
yeah.
full of them that we took down.
Oh, yeah. Very good. So, see?
And first time I actually fried them up, we cooked bacon that morning, and used bacon grease and butter.
Oh.
And I tell you, I've never really had it in butter,
Uh-huh.
but it was really good.
Sure.
So Kathleen was right.
Can only imagine.
Butter is good.
Butter makes everything better,
Oh, it's butter and that bacon grease mixed. Oh my gosh, it was good.
They should just call it better, not butter, because it is just better. Butter.
Oh my gosh, it was.
It's amazing stuff. Oh,
It
good.
was.
See,
And then, but I brought that Spike Strike. I forget what's the name of it, Shad?
Teletubby?
The tubby concentrator.
Oh, the tubby
Tubby
concentrator.
I have a hard time with names like that, but yeah, the tubby concentrator. And I decided, you know what? I've got my classifier and a couple buckets.
Uh-huh.
I didn't bring a shovel. Hey, Shad, you got a shovel? Yeah, it's in my camper. Lift up the door. It's a smaller one. Well, I got it, and I looked at it, and it's flat on both sides. I'm like, this ain't a shovel.
It's an entrenching shovel designed to dig holes, chop trees, and kill your enemy.
Yeah. So I
Sorry.
take it down to the creek, and my back's already kind of shot, and I'm sitting there trying to dig, and so I flipped it on the other side, and I was trying to use it, and I'm like, nope, ain't doing it. So
You try.
I got to relax, had fun.
You relaxed. That's good. You got to relax and hang out with friends, so
Yeah,
perfect weekend.
And it was nice and warm. I tell you what, I fell asleep in one of those reclining chairs,
Uh-huh.
and it was almost too hot where you wanted to move into the shade.
Sure.
But some cloud cover come over, after an hour or so, and I fell asleep, and I woke up freezing, and I look, and and it was like a 20-degree difference.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
But the second night, me and Shad, we ran into Walmart, and I've got a little bitty tent that actually bolts onto the little 8x8 canopy.
Mm-hmm.
And since I didn't have enough tarps, I bought one great big huge tarp that pretty much covered two sides, half of the back, and we were good to go. Put my little buddy heater in there. I got a little double burner, which, of course, the first night I didn't have enough gas in it. So,
Right.
But I had plenty of gas the second night.
Nice.
We were nice and warm.
Yeah, it'll warm a tent up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't only using one side of the burner, and I was shedding blankets off of me on the second night.
You wasn't cold then, was you? See?
Oh, no.
Good.
It was nice. I slept good that second night.
I'm glad you got to go out. Now, what state you covering tonight in the Lost Treasures with Dennis?
We are doing the great state of Kansas.
Kansas.
Kansas, yes.
Oh, I bet you there's some good stuff in Kansas.
Oh, man, there is some really good stuff. And I tell you what, Kansas has some more. There's more ghost towns in Kansas than
Really?
there is. Oh, yeah.
In
The
Kansas?
ghost towns are Kathleen, hint,
In Kansas.
in Kansas.
I'll be
Boatload of them.
darned. I would never imagine that one.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's cool.
There is, yeah.
Oh, there is. That's where Caleb lives. So I mean, he's in the state of the ghost town area.
Ghost Town Fever. That's cool. I like that. Well, man, we can't wait to hear about it. So, Dennis.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here. So we'll move along, get Rich going here, and then.
Well, wait a minute. Now, before we do that, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just waiting on Thursday. Get my surgery Thursday, and.
Oh, that's Thursday, huh?
Yeah, so I'm ready.
Cool.
Did all my pre-testing, and bang, I'm ready. Excited.
Well, I know. While as we're talking about this, someone's gonna whip up the link here.
Maybe Jaren can whip it up if Shad don't have it whipped up.
Yeah. So in the surgery, so I'm just telling you guys, come check out this link. Click on it. It's the patron link, and I really invite every one of you out there to come join part of the family. It's easy peasy. We have our monthly giveaways
tonight,
and you become a premium patron, and that gets you entered into all the monthly giveaways and anything else that we do.
Yeah, that's tonight.
And a private birthday video from Dennis.
Yeah, tonight actually.
It's to meet you in person. It's a personal birthday dance.
And we got our winners for tonight, Dennis.
Oh, that's right.
Don't forget.
That's right. You'll be announcing the winners for tonight, then.
Yep. What are we giving?
We have a pinpointer, some pit cons, and some buffalo horde.
Nice. So 3 different winners tonight.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So we'll announce that at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. If you're a premium patron, you won't want to miss it. So, Dennis, thank you, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with Rich Cooley and Cooley's Corner. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com. The best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight, we're going to talk about a product called Skorkel. Scorkl.
Skorkle!
And I'll probably try to put some links in here as soon as I try to move some stuff around. First, hold on a second. The first link I'm going to put in there, if it'll come in.
Post some links in the chat room.
Yeah, we didn't say orifice, we said Skorkle.
Skorkle.
Yeah.
Skorkle.
Now I lost the frickin' site.
Skorkle.
No, they probably just changed names again, so that's the new link.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting there.
That's
All right. Anyway, using this basically started out as a Kickstarter program. Kind of, and I don't really know how to explain what a Kickstarter is. Can you explain that?
It's a fundraiser to get a new product off the ground.
Well, yeah. That when this product launched, it was, I think, back in 2017, and that's the Kickstarter link.
Okay.
Now, I believe since then they have changed the name once or twice as they've expanded their product.
Kind of like pre-ordering a book, similar to, but
yeah,
pre-ordering something before it comes out.
Yeah, basically I put two links in there.
Okay.
The first link tells you a little bit about the product, which I'm going to read. And then the other link is basically like a YouTube pros and cons, stuff like that. And we'll talk a little bit about both.
All right, yeah, definitely.
So, using the Skorkel with and without scuba training. And you really got to pay attention to this because if you don't know what you're doing, you could actually die. So please pay attention, do your research. The Skorkel is safe, easy, and for everyone. However, if you are not trained in scuba diving, there are restrictions on use and risks to be aware of. Misuse of the Skorkel can be dangerous. While this decompression sickness, more commonly known as DeBenz, isn't much of a risk because of the depth and the time restrictions of such small cylinder, pulmonary damage, which is chest expansion injury, is nevertheless a risk if a user holds their breath during ascent or ascends too quickly. Non-scuba trained users should not use the Skorkel below 3 meters in depth or more than 5 times in one day, which actually 3 meters is around 9 or 10 feet, so it isn't very deep. Staying above 3 meters dramatically reduces the risk of pulmonary damage, although does not eliminate it entirely. Each purchaser will be provided with an information kit informing them of this and other risks using the Skorkel, as well as strategies to avoid them. These strategies will include, but not be limited to, staying above 3 meters in depth, not holding one's breath or exhaling during ascent, and not extending too quickly. Scuba trained users will be able to use the Skorkel below 3 meters and their discretion, but they too will be warned of the same risk. Skorkel is only intended for shallow water use. We recommend scuba trained users not use the Skorkel below 10 meters, and that non-scuba trained users stay above 3 meters in depth as mentioned above. Each Skorkel comes fitted with a pressure gauge so that the user knows how much air remains in the cylinder at a time. Air quality. The Skorkel can be filled either directly from a scuba tank or from a high-pressure hand pump. If filled with the scuba tank, that itself will be filled by a commercial compressor air supplier. The air can be used to be of good quality because of the industrial supplier standards. These standards are concerned mainly with carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, oil, and water levels. Since the Skorkel hand pump doesn't have many working parts as a mechanical dive compressor and is muscle powered rather than petro powered, the risk of contamination from the latent carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide is dramatically reduced. This is the same for oil contaminants. Notwithstanding this, each Skorkel pump comes fitted with an air filter, which is comprised of the same materials and performs the same function as a filter fitted to a mechanical dive compressor. The Skorkel filter should be replaced after 50 refills, and extras will be available for purchase at the conclusion of the Kickstarter campaign.
Okay.
Equipment standards, care and maintenance. Squawker cylinder and regulator are made to be the same international specifications and standards of normal scuba cylinders, and regulators need to be physically inspected or tested regularly as the guidelines in your country require. This may be regulated as every year or every 100 dives. The information kits provided each purchaser will include the information regarding recommended best practices, methods for care and maintenance. Some of the benefits: compact, portable, lightweight, breathe underwater for 10 minutes, refillable by hand pump, how to use: simply pump it up, or refill for scuba tank, use up to 10 minutes air. Squircle cylinder is manufactured to the same specifications and manufacturer standards as normal scuba cylinder. The Squawker regulator is always on breath on demand, balanced single stage regulator, uses the same time proven technology found in regulators by scuba divers. Each Squawker comes with a pressure gauge which tells you how much air is left at a time. Each Squawker comes with a free scuba tank refill adapter which enables you to refill the Squawker from a scuba tank in seconds. If you want to be able to refill the Squawker whenever or wherever you like, we have developed a high pressure hand pump operation. Hand pump filters air moisture and impurities. High pressure hand pump can pump up to 3,000 psi, filling the Squawker with enough air to last up to 10 minutes underwater. It achieves 3 extreme pressures by using an intricate 4-stage system. And the starter packages basically start off with 1 Squawker and a refill adapter, $199 US. 1 snorkel with Squawker with the refill adapter and a pump is $398. 1 Squawker with the refill adapter, pump, and case is $597. You have the buddy pack, 2 Squawkers and a refill adapter is $398. 2 Squawkers refill adapter and a pump is $597. 2 Squawkers adapter, pump, and 1 case is $796.
Okay.
And then you can add extras, an extra Squawker, an extra pump, an extra case, and they're all $199 each.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little pumping and breathe underwater, carefree for 10 minutes. Not quite. More like 30 minutes of hard pumping for 10 minutes at snorkel depth. At merely 10 meters, you're down to 5 minutes with an unsecured tank with almost no way of telling when you will take your last breath. You have to pump 80 liters of air into a bottle. A lot of people says it takes forever to do it. Use this product with extreme caution. Do your own research. Other hookah systems are pricey, but what's your life worth?
Hey, so Rich,
Yeah.
is it something that maybe somebody could be pumping while you're underwater?
No.
Oh.
No, because you actually have to have this device, this pump actually hooked up to it. Me and my personal view of this product, if I was to use this product, I would definitely use a tank.
Right.
I would transfer of a tank. I wouldn't use the pump.
Right.
It sounds more like snorkeling.
But
Yeah, it's more for a snorkeler. You know, a gold prospector is probably not going to use it unless they see a crack or something that's down about 5 feet and they want to get down and check the crack out, you know, to
Come right back up.
do some picking or something, you know.
Sure.
And stuff like that.
The reviews and the articles that are out there about any type of device, because face it, reserve tank air has been around forever. I mean, you talk to helicopter pilots, Coast Guard, they all have them in case they have to ditch and stuff in the ocean to give them time to unhook and escape. You know, now these people are still trained. So if you're thinking of getting one of these and trying to dive down to 15, 20 feet, you're insane. You get seriously hurt. If that's your intent, you need to get certified and, you know, get trained, because that's scuba diving. Even though it's a short life tank that you're using, you know, you still have to take precautions. But if you only plan on using this, like you said, like 5 feet, and kind of like what the purpose of Swiftwater, you know, with what he was thinking with it, I think that's, you know, that's safe. Because if you do run out of air unexpectedly, like you probably will, you at least can easily surface, no problem, in a quick ascent on just a few feet of water. You're not going to get killed or have a problem.
Right, hopefully not. Right.
I still say, yeah, it's one of those things. I wouldn't say it's for everyone. And if you plan on using it at deep, even going down to the 9 feet, 3 meters, you should really think about taking scuba diving courses.
Sure.
Exactly. And you need to do your research when you're buying products like this and other products, not just this.
Mm-hmm.
But, it is what it is, and you have to be careful.
Here's my other question, and, say this does work great. I'm curious when Swiftwater, if he does go through and gets one, or if
we're going to have him on. He's going to talk about it.
I'm really curious to see how it works and how he uses it. But at the same token, like somebody says, $150 is pretty expensive to check out a crack in the bedrock. Wouldn't it make more sense just to have a snorkel and a mask and just hold
and that's what he said he paid for his, $150. Did it have 2 tanks with it, or?
Yeah.
He had the 2 tank, a case, and everything. He got a good deal.
Right.
Oh, wow.
What kind of reviews were on that, Rich?
Yeah.
What was that?
What kind of reviews did they have on that?
They had good and they had bad.
Sure.
All right.
We're not going to get into that, basically. But, like I said, do your research.
Right. Because I know
it's all in the research of what you do. There's some people that liked it because they were in the tropics and they wanted to get out of the boat and just take it down and be able to stay on the surface and look underwater, so they didn't have to worry about salt water and stuff getting in their mouth. And they could look underwater and look at the fish and the coral and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But on the other hand, if you want to get down like they show in the pictures, you're going down 10 feet, stuff like that, swimming around, you're taking a chance.
Yeah, the pictures are really deceiving, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you also got to think, though, a lot of the negative stuff that I've seen out there isn't basically saying the product itself is bad. It's just how it's marketed and the dangers of diving.
Right.
So that's why.
And if you're not trained on it, yes, definitely.
Right, exactly. Because I don't know. To me, I'm just thinking scuba tank, long hose, and a regulator. You do the same thing a little more safer, I think.
And of course, they do make other products. Also, different companies do. When our pre-show, we were talking about different things that we actually seen.
Yeah.
Long time ago, I actually seen this that looked like an inner tube with a little motor on it that I thought at the time was like $800, but now they're probably like $1,500 or $2,000 now, right, Shad?
Yeah.
Well, that's one brand that I saw really quick doing a quick search. I have seen them around $1,000 to $1,200 before. But a lot of the ones marketed in the dive sites that specialize in scuba diving, they go up from $2,000 up to $4,000. But those two, they have bigger compressors built in. There's no pulley system on the gas tank motor, so it's not like the T80 compressor and whatnot, and the other one where it relies.
And then they also had floating devices that had something that you could strap a tank to it and then just run the lines down to the regulator also. Just like you're actually diving with a tank, but not having the tank under it.
Yeah, and I think that's cool,
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't know how long you get out of a tank. It's got to be at least an hour, I would think,
I don't know,
right?
It depends what size of tank.
Right,
You're
and
not
how
going to be
much-
able to put a big tank on one of them floats.
Right, and how much your regulator's set at, too, I'm sure, right? Would
And the
determine-
other thing with it is depends on the temperature outside.
Mm-hmm.
If that sun's beating down on that tank, you don't want that,
Gotcha.
There's a lot of options out there.
There
depending on
is.
what you do. You got the compressors that can be integrated with your dredge.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal. T80, and what's the other one? A 263 or something? I can't remember offhand.
I can't remember.
So that's a high pressure airline, and multiple divers there. But there's still even other ones. Like if say you didn't want to integrate, or you didn't have a dredge where you could put a compressor, but maybe at other floats. There's still other options where they actually have diving compressors that can run off engines too, that are integrated for about $1,000, and you can actually pour up to 4 divers on those.
Yeah, that's...
So there's a lot of different setups you can have. I know we have the T80 on my dredge that for Kathleen and I, with 2 regular mouth regulators, it actually supported both of us breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, full face mask, once I tweak it, only one diver really will be able to work it. But there's a lot of options out there depending on what you're doing. And I think the snorkel.
We were in shallower water.
Right.
We weren't way deep.
No.
The the best thing to remember, guys, when you're using any kind of hookah system, any kind of breathing device, you have to, and I recommend this, and you don't want to do it if you don't have to, but you're taking a risk. You got to have a filter. You should recommend it, have a filter going to that regulator, coming from your airline, then your filter, then to the regulator. Mm-hmm. That'll stop any kind of debris, anything going into your lungs. It's only going to take one time. Something flies by that chute up top there on your compressor, sucks down that tube, gets in the compressor, shoots it through the line, and into your lungs.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah.
So be careful. Think about what you're doing. Buy a filter. They don't cost that much. They're an inline filter.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Like I said before, think about what you're doing.
It's all about safety, right?
And I've talked to a lot of people that's never used a filter,
Right.
And you might be okay. You never know. But there's always that chance.
Yeah, you never know. But you got to be safe. I still think that going and getting some dive instruction is a smart move, too.
Right.
Well, and don't forget, hey, here's a great thing. If you are interested in a snorkel, say Swiftwater takes it out.
Uh-huh.
He dies. We can sell it on eBay, only used once. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, like we already seen, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them. Used once. Yeah, that's kind of scary.
Used one time.
Used one time. And
it's just important that you do your homework and read the reviews.
Yeah,
and like Shad said, just be knowledgeable about diving in general.
Sure.
This isn't like using a different type of high banker. This is like your life.
Yeah. Yeah, this is your life.
You get something in your lungs that it don't go away.
No.
Right.
Screw your lungs up, you're
screwed.
Done.
Yeah. We want you guys all to be safe out there.
Yeah.
Definitely. So think about what you're doing and be careful.
Yeah, and if anybody listening has ever had a squircle or used a squircle, give us a call. I mean, 419-520-7574. We'd like to hear what you
Or if you got any questions, you just want to talk about something, give us a call.
Yeah, the old squircle.
Our lines are open.
The squircle is the topic.
Squircle!
Squircle.
Also known for some other name.
What are all the names?
Oh, God.
What are all the names out there, just so they know?
Oh,
well,
goodness gracious.
There's one called the Smacko, S-M-A-C-O.
Smacko? Oh,
yeah.
my God, okay.
There's another one called Spare Air.
Spare Air. Makes sense.
Yeah, you put me on the spot there
sure
at that
did.
one.
Right.
I know there's another S one out there.
No air.
There's also the Mini Dive Indiegogo.
Indiegogo?
Indiegogo. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the site it was on. But it's
I
called,
think I've heard of that one.
The Indiegogo?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Ain't that a band?
I don't know.
Indigo. Ain't it like the Indiegogo Girls or something? I don't know.
Girls.
And Dan?
And Dan?
What? Shad and Shad were waiting anymore?
I don't know.
But I did see.
I'm Googling as fast as I can.
Oh, I know when I looked them up, Shad, I seen ones that were actually used by the military.
Yeah.
It's military used, and like, okay. And you could fill it off out of an air tank, and it didn't come with no hand pump deal. You could take it and have it filled, or you could fill it off your own scuba tank. And
well, yeah, that's most of the real deal reserve air tanks, right?
Yeah, like,
They're
but
typically filled with, not with a bicycle pump
right,
thing.
with dive air.
Pump,
Yeah.
I will say this about it, because I watched it a few times. I'm like, all right, it's just a bicycle pump. Are you kidding me? But supposedly, like, each time you push the air, it doesn't inject it into the tank until like the third or fourth time you push it in.
Okay.
Because it's like building up the pressure within the pump.
If you actually watch that video, the link that I put on there, the second one, it actually explains everything a lot better about pumping it up. And it explains how much it goes into it and what it does, and
Yeah.
So if you watch that second video that I put up, it's basically a YouTube video, and it kind of explains a little bit in general.
I wonder if you can get them from like an Army or Navy surplus store.
Here's my thing. Unless you're collecting something for memorabilia, you don't ever to buy anything used off the military.
Okay.
We treat that crap.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. Good point.
And if it is something good, then chances are somebody stole it and to sell it like a bunch of Marines just got busted in Camp Lejeune for doing over the years.
Good point.
So yeah, I'm not saying the Squircle and the similar products at the cheaper price is a gimmick, because all the things people have said, it's more of just the dangers of diving, but you still should always do your research. I found when I was searching for alternative names, there was another device. This was called an artificial underwater breathing gill. It turned out to be a scam, but it raised over $900,000 on Kickstarter.
Wow.
It was filtering water for breathable air.
Wow.
Well, it turned out that that's not even scientifically possible. It was actually a complete lie, and tried to scam people out of a lot of money.
That's your Aquaman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. So do your research. Like I said, hopefully Swiftwater, when he gets it, I'm sure he'll use it and give some honest feedback. That's one thing he's always good about, is telling us.
Well, hopefully he's around to give honest feedback.
Yes. But yeah.
Oh, Scott.
Yes, but still, I think if you're going to fill it with the scuba tank, I'd feel okay with it. But the ones I've looked at, like I said, 3 to 5 minutes at breathing time, it's like, is it really worth all that? You're going to go down and check the crack, and you're going to have to come up and fill your tank. You're not going to have time to really work it. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be nice to have hooked on your belt if you was dredging 10 foot deep or something, and something happened, maybe. But
yeah, if you play a turtle, do a turtle dive, and
something like that.
I figured Swiftwater would have already called in by now, but I guess he must have already used it.
I figured he would have too. Just called in.
He probably lost his phone.
Yeah, he probably did. He dropped it in that void again, that dark hole where he loses it sometimes. But
isn't Swiftwater on the move?
Not yet. He's waiting on his Squircle to arrive. He's not going nowhere till the Squircle comes in.
Oh, okay.
And then he's hitting
He better go into that pool and test it out. I want to see a video before he goes.
That's a good idea, Shad. He should jump in the pool.
Honestly, I'm really curious.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Oh, Scott, don't let the others call in. You call in. By all means. You're the man who purchased the Squircle. Squircle.
You make it sound like a squirrel.
Yeah, you can have the other one strapped to his side, too. When the other one's empty, you can pull the other one out.
Oh, yeah, like a gunslinger. He could be down there trying to change the regulator underwater.
Double-fisted.
It's round for sure. Squircle.
Tim Caldwell says you can't fill your scuba tank unless you're certified.
Well, I don't... To have a scuba tank filled, maybe.
Yeah, you have to be certified to fill a tank, but as you can take that tank and fill this cylinder with it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, gotcha.
He is right. You have to be certified to fill the big tanks.
Right. But to fill your little one off of a big tank, I don't know.
But I tell you what, if for some reason they're not certified to fill a tank, I have a new hand pump that actually pumps up air mattresses.
Oh, there you go.
By hand.
I wonder if you could use that. Plug it in and stick a regulator on it. There you go.
Get air up quick.
I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting stuff.
I kind of like Kathleen's idea. We'll have somebody standing up there with the pump pumping for somebody.
In the old days, Rich, now think back. This was before our time. Probably,
straw or reed.
Yeah, no. Remember when they used to dive with them. Remember in them deep sea diving suits, Shad, with iron helmets? They'd have two guys on.
Yeah, those are awesome.
You'd have two guys pumping that pump up and down like an old railroad car. Remember? Yeah. That's how they were supplied air. So why couldn't you do?
Those guys were all badass back then.
They were badass. I mean, definitely. Like Dakota Fred did that kind of diving.
300-pound helmet.
Yeah. Down
I'm
there.
sorry, I thought you were going way back with the reed or something, and you're just underwater.
Not quite that far. We're gonna move up a little bit.
Like a giant snorkel.
Yeah. But yeah, they just hand pump 2 guys. So why couldn't we improvise something like that? And somebody pump it from shore, you know? See, just like Kathleen said, somebody
Got to be certified.
You know, I'm
No,
sure,
they should be like riding a bike.
or a bicycle.
Oh, see, that would have been more efficient
You get exercise.
than just doing the arms. You'd probably be able to pump air a lot longer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but hopefully you wouldn't pull a leg muscle when
Or-
that happened.
Here's one even better. I'm gonna start a Kickstarter. You throw a squirrel in a hamster wheel, and he just runs around and provides you
Well,
air.
what about the water things? You know, you throw that thing in the water and let the water do the whole
No,
work.
let the water turn it to provide it.
Yeah.
See, we're geniuses.
You can always find a plenty supply of water when you're out there to do that.
I'm
Well,
not
according
answering.
to some movies, you can take like a balloon and go down and have your head in it and have air.
Yeah.
Say it, it's
Like
just movies.
SpongeBob.
Hey.
Yeah,
SquarePants.
SpongeBob.
If you've seen it in a movie, it's got to work.
You said Tim is not answering.
I got it
You're
right
calling
on.
the right number.
He's not calling. 419-520-7574. Oh, it says he called. Huh, he did call. Call again, Scott. But I don't know. Oh, yeah, when we want it to ring, it don't ring. And when we don't want to hear it, it does it. Yeah, it's
Come on,
Skype.
Scott.
Yeah, it showed Scott called about 1 million times. So it's like, just call. Scott told
Call
me.
again, Scott.
Call one more time, Scott, because I'm literally looking at the screen.
Yeah, you
God,
were
Scott.
waiting to hear that noise, wasn't you?
Exactly.
You need to get like a switchboard operator.
Yeah. Yeah, with the...
Sounds like a job for Ann Shad.
Oh, see, now he's calling. Oh, yeah. Now, all of a sudden, Firewall wants to block Skype. Really? All right, Scott, are you there?
Yes, I'm here finally.
All right, tell us about the Squircle. Squircle.
Snorkel Band.
The score
Now, would
call.
Snorkel Band be in DC Comics or Marvel?
Marvel. It's got to be
I don't
Marvel.
know.
Yeah. Squircle.
Yeah, but I gotta take off tomorrow, whether it's here or not.
Uh-oh.
I'll probably have to have her mail it to me or something. But I guess I don't know where I ordered it from, but it's coming across seas. I'm pretty sure.
China.
You don't want to say China, do you?
Well, I think the company's actually out of Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aussie, huh? Good day, Squircle.
How long ago did that?
Put another snorkel on
Put
the bottom.
another snorkel on the body.
Well, when we first when I first was going to do all this stuff, I did a lot of kind of research on what I was looking at, and it come down to either that or there was another one that was like you guys were talking about that floats in an inner tube,
Right.
but it runs off of a battery for 60 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, if the battery ever goes bad, then I just sit here with a compressor I can never run again. So that's why I went with that thing, because you can hand pump it up, or you can fill it off of another tank.
Mm-hmm. True, but, it's like, I don't know, the
But
battery...
this is going to be shallow diving stuff, you guys. I'm talking like 10 feet. What it is, I'm just going to float with a snorkel. And then when I see a good crack, it's going to take more than 3 minutes to clean out. Then you get on the tank and dive down and clean out the crack.
Then you
You're
get
going
on
to
the
float with a snorkel, and then you're going to use a squircle.
Squircle, right?
Right.
He goes from a snorkel to a snorkel
To a
and a
squircle.
crack. I hope he
That
makes it
works.
back.
That sounds like a poem, Shad.
Well, and see, I was going to try to do that in California, but man, I'll tell you what, guys, the gas prices out here are stupid right now.
Right.
I think there's some places around here it's at $3.32 to $3.40 already.
Wait till you hit Death Valley. It's $9.
Holy camoli.
Yeah,
Holy
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to go through California.
snorkel, perfect.
So where's Scott heading first then?
Yeah.
I'm shooting straight to Oregon.
You're...
Full throttle,
where?
no stopping, going straight to Oregon.
Oregon.
Pretty much.
Straight to Oregon.
Ben's already on the beach where we want to go, and he's already there waiting for me. So
Oh, jeez.
I got to Yeah, I got to get going. I think I'm about a week behind right now.
So how long is it going to take you to get to Oregon?
I'm thinking 5 hours to Vegas, another 5 hours to Reno, cut across the top of Cali and go up. Probably take another
10,
maybe 9.
19,
Yeah, maybe 9 or 10. So a good day.
Good 20 hours.
Yeah.
Total.
That's if I drive it straight through.
Right.
I might stop at a truck stop and just sleep for the night or something.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, brother.
Dream of your snorkel.
Yeah. Just don't go
I won't have it. I won't have it. I don't think I'll have it with me. Like I said, it's the email that I got said it's been shipped, but it's not in the country yet. So,
oh, goodness.
It's still got to get here.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, just be careful. And,
Be careful.
You know, one of them things.
Hey, so will you be able to call in for the shows on Wednesdays? Not this Wednesday, probably, but maybe the following.
No, yeah, you guys. It's still the same way. That's why I never went back to the Skype. So we still do the same as every Wednesday.
Roger, we'll just call your cell phone.
Yeah,
I like it.
And as far as I know, the places we're going to be, I'm going to have some phone reception. Now, when I'm in Idaho with Dennis, I don't know. Dennis has been there. I haven't. So.
That we don't know about, but anyhow, Squircle. Just interested in the Squircle.
Yeah, I wanted to have it before I left.
Oh, yeah.
But it's taken too long, and I got to go.
Got to go. Got to go. We understand. Definitely do. Get on the road. Get moving. Get out there. Let the journey begin. Have Squircle.
So, Scott, did you do all right where you was there, or was you expecting more?
This year? Is that what you're talking about, Rich, this year?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, this year has been here. We've had the water and everything, but I've had so many, my stuff, like Dennis's motors, mine went underwater at least twice. And I've lost some equipment at the starting of the year, so everything's been, it's been like an episode of the Gold Rush.
Yeah.
But I'm below. I'm behind.
It's going to get better.
I'm not going to lie about that.
It's going to get better, Scott. It's going to be a good year. Get out there. Excuse me. Get your journey underway, and we'll be talking to you Wednesday, I reckon.
Yeah.
From the road somewhere, maybe Oregon. Right.
Might have a couple giveaways on Wednesday. We never know yet.
Never know yet, right? And
right.
You may be in Oregon come Wednesday. If you leave tomorrow.
That's true. I probably will be.
Yeah, if you leave tomorrow, you'll probably be in Oregon. Yeah. So be safe. Safe travels on the road. And stick around if you want. Yeah,
that's all right. I got some stuff. I got a couple tuna steaks. I got to cook and everything like that. Like I said, I've just been listening to your guys' show, and I wanted to hear what Rich was doing on the Squircle and everything. I was like, well, that's pretty cool, because there's a whole different brands and stuff like
there's
that
a lot.
out there.
Yeah,
so.
It was an interesting topic for sure. It's a fun one.
And there is I wanted to, because a tad on the thing what Rich was talking about, the stuff that I did research on and figured out, and what people say is like, even on a hookah system, it's still the same way. Is at, I think they said 32 feet or 31 feet, the water changes, and that's where you have to start having pretty much scuba training for darn sure, because you got to let your decompress on the way up and that kind of thing. But I would get, if you were serious about going 15 to 20 feet, I would be like Kathleen Shad said. I'd highly recommend somebody just take
I'm not diving
immediate,
that deep.
Scuba course and do that.
I've had training. Anything more than 15 feet, you're taking a risk.
Yeah. I mean, for what we do, we shouldn't be diving that deep anyway. I mean, we're not exploring sunken ships. We're trying to get some gold off the bottom.
You're taking a risk.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't want
Because when you go down, your ears start to pop. When your ears pop like that, then you're getting below the limit.
Right. See, I don't want to dive that deep. I'm 5 feet. That's plenty. I want to stand up if I have to. Really, I do. It's freaky.
That means you better only go 3 feet, Scott.
Right.
That's funny. But
Squircle.
All right, you guys, I'm out of here.
Later, brother.
All right, good night, Gold Gator. See you later.
Be careful.
Bye, buddy. Safe travels.
Bye.
Later, Gator. Squircle. Oh, Squircle's something we can have fun with. You know, without a doubt. Awesome segment, Rich.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was. It was a
Yeah,
great
it was
segment.
awesome.
Loved the
That was
interaction. You know, everybody had an opinion on the Squircle. You know, and that's what we like.
Oh, I did.
What's that?
I like the rhymes and the poems that Shad threw in there
That
too.
was a good little rhyme. It definitely was. I hope you wrote it down, or we can always catch it in the.
Oh, I love to rhyme when I have some time.
You was like a rapper. You could rap about the Squircle. Write us a rap song, Shad.
About Squircle?
About Squircle.
How do you even rhyme Squircle?
Dude, I don't know. Snorkel, Oracle.
Snorkel to a squircle.
I don't know. Got to be something there. There just has to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mercy. Rich, thank
if
you,
anyone
brother.
can think of something, I guarantee you Shad will.
Oh, yeah, he definitely will. Yeah. Awesome. Rich, thank you. Awesome segment, brother.
Problem.
All right, so let's take another quick break, and we'll be right back with the Indiana Gold Hunter and his lost treasures. We'll be right back, everybody.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. Tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, everybody, we're back. And now, without further ado, it's time for... I like this one.
Oh, my God.
I really enjoyed this one. Dennis Dayton, Indiana Gold Hunter.
The tutu.
Lost treasures. Are these lost treasures in America? I believe they are. So take it away, Dennis Dayton.
All right. We are going to be hitting Kansas tonight. And there's actually, I was really amazed that, got to read, and I really got into some of the ghost towns. But the lost treasures is what really, well, there's more ghost towns than lost treasures. But anyway, we're going to start out with, let's see, it near Osborne, and it's believed that the Native Americans used to toss gold coins into a spring near Osborne in order to gain favor and health from their gods.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to find out where that spring is at.
Mm-hmm. You could use a squirrel.
It wouldn't be lost anymore. There's also more than 100 caches buried along the Santa Fe Trail near Pawnee Rock. If anybody in Kansas knows where that's at, let me know.
That one sounds familiar.
Okay, I'll go visit Caleb.
Both the Santa Fe Trail and Pawnee Rock.
Right.
Yeah, I swear I've heard both of those.
But we're gonna make a switch here to Ellis County.
Ellis County, Kansas.
Ellis County. In the 1800s, the first saloon keeper and businessman in Ellis was Tom Daly,
Okay.
who amassed a considerable fortune from his profitable business. Stories in the area claim that Daly, as well as other Ellis businessmen, hid fortunes in various places in the immediate area, and that many of them were never recovered.
Ah.
That's pretty good to know.
Mm-hmm.
But this one here is really, really cool. In Douglas County.
Douglas County?
Yeah. While en route from Lawrence to Denver around 1862, an Army paymaster was robbed of $195,000 in gold and silver coins. I wonder what that'd be worth today.
Shoot.
You know?
Yeah, that's a treasure.
That's worth $4.8 million.
Is it really, Kathleen?
Wow.
In today's money. Yeah.
Okay.
Holy cows.
There you go. There's some math.
That just to give you what it's like to, when and even $195,000 sounds like a lot, but you're looking at back then, and that's $4.8 million. Holy cows!
Mercy.
But pursuing soldiers tracked and killed the two robbers.
Mm-hmm.
A witness to the robbery and burial of the loot refused to tell authorities where the money was stashed, and was sentenced to a long prison term.
Okay.
Before he died, sometime later, he admitted that the money was contained in an oak box, curse of Oak Island, and buried between two sycamore trees, someplace between Lawrence and the Wakarusa River, I guess is how you pronounce it, Wakarusa River, just to the south of Lawrence, and it has never been recovered. $4.8 million worth of coins.
Booyah. Now
I'm telling you, man. I'm
Gold
telling you.
and silver.
But in Hamilton County, a rancher buried a catch of gold and silver coins on an old ranch east of Coolidge. The rancher died without telling his family where the catch was buried. And also in Hamilton County, it says gold can be recovered from the Arkansas River, brought down from its source in the gold country of Colorado.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, old Arkansas River.
Sift a lot of sand.
Yep. Shifting sand.
A lot of sand in that. I know when I lived in Oklahoma, the Arkansas River was not even a half a mile from where I used to live, and it was just big sandbars.
Really?
Yeah, nothing but sand. But in Harper County, an Englishman, Edward Turnley, in the 1880s, established the town of, Runnymede on a 1,700-acre ranch. 12 miles northwest of Harper, it became a wild boomtown.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just anything about a treasure on that.
It just says it was a wild boomtown.
Well, see, now I'm gonna mark this one, because now I'm gonna dig further in when I come back and recap on some of the treasures that I talk about.
Okay.
I can recap and then redo. Hopefully, have a lot more to talk about. I'm gonna got my little marker next to that one.
Highlight that.
Yeah. In Marshall County, two miners returning from the California gold fields buried 2 buckskin bags of gold dust on the old campground located on the Blue River near Maryville.
Okay.
The miners were killed by Indians, and their gold was never recovered.
Okay.
I always like to know how much, though.
I know. 2 buckskin bags. It could be a
Would
lot.
it be worth it?
It could be pounds.
Well, yeah, but their buckskin bags weren't that big, though, were they?
I don't know. I don't know how big a buckskin bag would be. I mean,
you have like a small,
are they
medium,
talking
and large,
about a poke, or,
Well, it wouldn't be a poke. A poke
That's
would be
what I was going to say. Is it bigger than a poke?
Yeah, a poke. A buckskin
but
bag.
a poke is just like a little pinch, isn't it? It's like not very
no,
much, right?
a poke is like a tobacco bag, kind of.
Well, I guess it depends on, the individual pig.
Yeah, the individual scrotum would determine the size of your poke.
Oh, man, that's funny.
But a buckskin bag could be big, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be.
Inquiring
You're right.
minds want to know.
I don't know. But in Nemaha County, I guess that's how you pronounce it, Nemaha?
Nemaha. I don't know.
Nemaha County.
Sounds
2
interesting.
gold nuggets were found in the craws of ducks being dressed for eating in 1917.
Oh.
The ducks came from the G.W. Potts farm near Oneida, next to Harris Creek.
Mm-hmm.
So, wouldn't you know?
Some ducks ate some nuggets.
Probably somebody's pet ducks.
Who knows?
Grab some gold, I'm out of here.
Eat a couple nuggets. Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Looks like corn.
Yeah, exactly. You can't eat this stuff. I'll just hang on to it. All right. It says a buffalo hunter is said to have stored a large amount of gold coins in a pair of buffalo hide saddlebags on the...
Buffalo horde?
Yes.
Is that what they said, Buffalo Horde?
Buffalo hunter.
Oh, Buffalo Hunter.
Yeah. They stored a lot amount of gold coins in a pair of buffalo hide saddlebags on the Neosho Trail, somewhere between Baxter Springs and Coffeyville.
Okay. No.
And that's really, really cool because I'm looking at what's really cool is looking at it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful country out there in Kansas.
Well, right. Ain't one of our listeners is in the chat room tonight, Rob in Kansas. Is he live in Kansas or no? Or is that just an remember? It's like Rob from Kansas is from Ohio, or remember we went through that one night? I can't remember. But if it is,
Kansas.
He is in Kansas. Well, see, he might know some of these spots, Dennis, some of these names,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's pick up some information.
Yeah.
You find it, I will travel.
Oh yeah, see?
A group of California gold miners are thought to have thrown a chest into the Solomon River near Moreland after being attacked by a group of Native Americans.
Uh-huh.
Once the river changed its course, the chest was never found.
Ew.
So I wonder if you can go back and look and see how the river used to run compared to what it is today.
Maybe. I don't see
find
why
out
you
if it
couldn't.
changed in a just certain area or something,
You just pull historical maps and look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And look and see. That would be really interesting.
Yes, it would.
But after a traveling army payment, I did that one, dang it, $195,000.
Yes,
you
sir.
already got that. See,
Yeah.
why'd they put that in there twice?
That I
That
have no
drives
clue
me
of.
crazy.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I don't
Uh-huh.
want to read that one again. After a notorious Flegel gang robbed a Nebraska bank in 1928, they are said to have either buried their $100,000 somewhere in the Battle Canyon or on a chicken ranch near Branson.
Okay.
Really, a chicken ranch?
That's
That really narrows it down.
in Missouri.
Yeah.
A chicken
out
ranch.
there,
Well, how many chicken ranches are there?
Probably it's fun.
Probably.
But I don't know how big this one is. This would be interesting to find out, too. It says in 1828,
1828.
$24,000 worth of silver coins were buried on Shodo's Island.
Okay.
So I wonder if that's like,
Oak Island?
yeah.
Shodo's Island?
I need to look that one up because I'm going to put a little thing about that and find out how big that island is.
Yeah. Is it big? Well, it's an island. It's got to obviously be kind of big, right? Maybe.
It might just be a small island surrounded by a lake or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Right.
Had to
But when
find
was
that.
the year? 18-something?
It was 1828.
1828. So I wonder how much of the island has disappeared by water and is underwater from what it was in 1828.
Well, look, Rob just posted. They said they found a riverboat that had wrecked on the Kansas River. The river had changed course, and it was actually in a field.
Oh, wow.
He believes they were turning it into a museum.
Oh, wow. See? That's crazy.
Holy cows.
Wow. Interesting.
See, that would be worth. That might be part of one of the.
See, ain't that
you know,
crazy?
Grab the metal detector and go.
Go, go, go.
No kidding. But we also have Peter Robidoux. That's what I'm going to call it.
Okay.
It's Robidous.
Robidoux?
Robidoux. What I'm
Robidoux
calling
sounds better.
The first merchant to settle in Wallace was known to have buried several bags on silver and gold in and around the town.
Okay.
I wonder how big Wallace is.
Yeah. And what year again was this?
This
Say the year.
was. It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
It just said that he was the first merchant to settle in Wallace.
Oh, God. So that had been probably 1800s again?
Probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and finding back then how big the town was, probably small.
Right. Yeah.
So
surrounded by nothing.
It's probably underneath a big addition, home addition or something now.
Probably.
But the last one that I have is an estimated $1 million in gold coins are said to be buried on an old farmstead just north of, oh my gosh, Shunganguga Creek. Yeah. Shunganguga. Shunganguga, is that it?
I've been
I
there.
don't know.
That actually, here, someone you got a pen, write this down. You have to write this down.
I'm writing spell.
You ready?
Yeah.
SHUNGANUNGA.
What the hell?
That's what I'm talking about.
Shungangun Unga.
No. Robin Wallace Rob in Kansas just said it's Shungunanga.
Shungunanga?
Shungunanga.
So, all right, we'll start from here. An estimate of $1 million in gold coins are said to be buried on an old farmstead just north of that named creek near Topeka.
Okay. Shungunanga.
Shungunanga.
Native American word, he said.
Huh?
It's a Native American word, Shungunanga. That sounds like Indian, yeah, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Native American. Shungunanga. Uh-huh. What's it mean?
Oh, yeah.
What's it translate to?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Probably
$1 million in gold hidden here. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
That's a word for a lot of golds there.
That's what it means.
No Pelham Creek.
Massive gold
No
deposits.
Pelham Creek, yes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
But, I forgot. That wasn't the last one. We have in Trego County, now this is the last one, in Trego County, reports from rock hounds that agate, jasper, and opal gemstones can be found in Trego County.
Oh, look there, Kathleen.
Yeah, Kathleen, there's
gemstones.
And it's also a ghost town in that same town.
Ooh. That's a twofer. That's a win-win.
Yes.
That could be one
Yep.
place you
Out
wander
of
to.
all the counties that I did, that county, not only does it have lost treasure, but it also has a ghost town.
That's cool. Yeah. That's, like I said, win-win. You got
Win-win.
Gemstones and a ghost town. It's a twofer.
Gold, too.
That is a twofer right there. All day long.
But
Shungunanga.
that's what we have on Lost Treasures in Kansas.
Nice. Until next Sunday, when Dennis is back with more Lost Treasures. Where are you going to be next week, Dennis?
Not sure yet.
Back to
I don't
the
know.
East Coast?
Probably somewhere on the East Coast. Shad come up with Shad and Kathleen, and I kind of picked their brain, and I'm going to be hitting more towards the around the Maine area.
Awesome.
Not sure yet. Delaware or something like that. So
All right, cool.
I'm going to look them up, see what we got, and go run with that.
I like it. Awesome, Dennis. Thank you, brother. Till next Sunday. All right. That is special.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Dennis.
You're welcome.
I want to know what Shungunanga translates to. But I want to know. That was a tough word.
Do they have like a dictionary for Indian
They
names?
have like
that...
translation. Yeah, I think they have some kind of translator. I don't think Siri can do it. Yeah, not yet.
I wouldn't try to saying that word to Siri.
No, I wouldn't either, because God only knows what she'd say back. Yeah, I don't trust Siri. You know.
So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm counting here: 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 ghost towns in Kansas.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Ghost towns are just cool. You know?
Oh, they are.
They are. That's just cool. Yep. So we'll leave that one to Kathleen. She can maybe someday check that ghost town out. Put that one on her list of ghost towns. There might be some cool places to stay in that ghost town.
Oh, I
You
bet there
never
is.
know, right? You just never know. Just saying.
You just saying.
Just saying.
All right, but anyway, do we have
yes.
Do we have the names of the winners
Yes,
for the
we
Patreon
do.
for April?
Yes, we do, and we got 3. 3. Count them. Not 1.
3.
Not 2.
3.
But
You
3.
getting the list out of the winners?
Yes, I have the list here in front of me. Oh, so it'll be in
Sure.
this order. It'll be Pinpointer, Dirt from Dennis, Dirt Buffalo Horde from Kathleen and Shad. Okay.
Yeah, and the dirt is unsearched.
Mm-hmm.
The Pitcon, so
Roger, and then you got Buffalo Horde.
Yep.
So
You're going to get some Ohio circles. Blood gold.
pretty awesome. It's gold, right? Gold is gold.
Right.
We love gold.
Gold.
I love gold.
I love gold.
Oh yeah, we do. All right. So here we go. All right. For the Pinpointer, the lucky winner is Frank Corsa. Congratulations, Frank.
Captain Frank.
I think that's Captain Frank, ain't it? Captain.
Yep.
Captain.
Is it?
That's Captain. Captain Frank. And the second name gets the dirt from Dennis is Stephen Orth. Congratulations, Stephen.
Yeah.
Enjoy that dirt. And the third name, the Wandering Buffalo Horde dirt, is our good friend, Mr. John Shaw. So congratulations to all 3 of yous.
Oh, he can't win. He wins everything.
Does he? Is he in your fan club, Shad? Is he in the Shad fan club?
Yes, he is.
All right. Well, see? It's got its
He gonna
benefits.
love it.
All right. Well, congratulations to all 3 of those lucky patrons. Very
You'll
cool.
have to get me the address for the Pinpointer.
Captain Frank, Rob, Darth, he's in the chat room right now. So, Darth, can you get us your dad's address? Yeah? And
Yeah,
get it to-
I'm not in the chat room, so
get
you'll
it to
have to
Dennis.
get it to him and send it
If
to
you
me.
can, Rob, send it to Dennis or send it to me. John.
Yeah, send it to you, because I'm not in the
Yeah,
chat
send
room.
it to me, Darth, and I'll send it to Dennis. And John, send yours to the Shad and Kathleen. And Stephen Orth, this was the second one? Yeah, we'll contact him and get his mailing address, because I don't see him in the chat room tonight. So, very cool. Very cool. Congrats to all you lucky patrons out there. So very
Yeah,
cool.
Right. And
thank
next,
you.
what I gotta say is, you better jump in there, hop on board, because we'll be announcing it later what
Yes, buddy.
May's giveaway is going to be for the
right.
patrons. So
That's right. And also thank you to Dennis and to Shad and Kathleen for their contribution. So very cool. Enjoy that dirt, you guys. Post some pictures, please, of your little poke of gold. We always like to see the gold that you get. So very cool. Have fun with that. That's what matters.
Absolutely.
Have fun. And let me see. Also, I want to take a quick mention. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
that's right.
Yeah, I was going to say something about that, but I forgot too.
Yeah,
Me
see,
too.
I remembered at the beginning, but then we got busy, so I said just as long as we mention it by the end of the show. So happy Mother's
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
Day. And then don't forget to check out every Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, our good friends Ed, Jess, and Dan over there on their Tuesday night hangout on their YouTube channel. Go by, check it out. Always got some good guests, a lot of going on there. So Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday night hangouts with Ed, Jess, and Dano. So let me think, is there anything else, y'all, or is that everything? I think it's everything.
That's
ain't
about it.
Yep, that's it.
I believe that is it. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And don't forget to join us Wednesday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, West Coast Wednesday. We'll be here. Swiftwater will be somewhere. We don't know where. but hopefully he's in Oregon by then. Maybe he'll have his squircle. We shall see. So, Kathleen, take us out of here.
Good night, Gold Diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.